All right, let's get a few people here, guys. Looks like my stream is running decent right now. So I'm gonna wait on a few of y'all guys to get here and get a couple things off my chest, man. So if y'all mind, please please share this video, get some more people here, so I give y'all my thoughts and opinions on how I feel about, you know, the Nintendo these fanatics, these Nintendo haters just hating for no reason because the Switch is selling very, very good, and they have nothing else to hate on. The only thing they could bring up is the lack of power and lack of features, but at the end of the day, you know, it's all about the console sales, and they don't know what else to do. They don't know what else to say because, yeah, they keep on trying to, you know, compare the Wii U to the Switch, and you know, it's a stupid idea to do. But yeah, like I say, get a few more people here. What's up, Jerry? What's up, Eric? Muhammad? What do we say? Xbox crushed PlayStation MPDs. Oh my God, you and this. No, Muhammad, man. I really think you be playing. You be bullshitting, dude. You be playing. You play too much, dude. You play too much. We already know Xbox. They, like, don't get me wrong. I got the Xbox One X. Xbox One X is a really good console, man. It is, man. But I want to play more than just third parties. I want exclusives. I want the games that I grew up on Xbox playing. You know, they're great exclusives besides Gears, Halo, and Forza. They have a lot more games. You know, but you know, even though it offers a lot inside, you know, it offers a lot inside this damn box, but you know, the deal with this is if you ain't got exclusives, it just defeats the purpose of buying it. But you know, I told y'all why I bought it. You know, I bought it because I'm not a PC gamer. And if you want the best of the best as far as the consoles, as far as the third-party games, get the X instead of the PlayStation 4 Pro. But in which you see, I got both consoles. You can see in the background, if you can see it. What's up, Alfred? You said you should get the Sega Hospital. Yeah, I'm not happy, guys. I'm not happy. Like. That might be my first thing I want to talk about because I'm heated, guys. I am so heated right now. Like, Sega's a former shell their self. They just don't know what they're doing anymore. Like, don't get me wrong. In 2017, they had a decent year. They had a good, quiet year in 2017. You know, with the Yakuza Zeros, that was a good game. The other Yakuza came out, it was a good game. I'm still trying to finish that one. Persona 5 is one of the greatest games I ever played. I know Sega doesn't make it, but they own the IP, so we got that. And I bought that Puyo Puyo Tetris for the Switch, and I actually enjoyed the game. It's a good game. I like that. You know, it's a Sega game as well too. Benetta and Vanquish went to PC. And it sold really well. And, you know, of course, you got the Sonic Mania. They had a really good year. They had a really good 2017. But, you know, when you end your year as a gaming company, you want to end your year with a bang. You want to end your year with your best IP, your most iconic IP. They did, but it ended in a lot of disappointments. And, you know, it's the same stuff in which we asked Sega not to do with this game. Like, I wanted to buy Sonic Forces, but you know, I don't want to continuously and buy the same crap in which Sega has been putting out these past 10 to 15 years. But the 2D Sonic game was pretty good. I actually enjoyed the Sonic Mania. I did like that. It was a good game. But when it comes to their 3D games, you know, I don't know what else to say about Sega. Like, maybe they need to focus on the 2D Sonic because the 3D is just not working no more. It's not working. The only good 3D Sonic games they got It's Sonic Adventures 1, 2, Generations, Colors. That's it. As far as the general public, like, those are the 4 Sonic 3D games that's really good. I know you got some people be like, well, I like Sonic Unleashed. You know, I like Sonic 06. Oh my God, if you like Sonic 06, I'm gonna pray for you, man. I'm gonna pray for you. You got the Sonic Knights, and you know, you got some garbage ass Sonic games. I didn't too much like the Heroes. Some people like the Heroes, but I'm talking about as far as the general public's viewing of these Sonic 3D games. There's only 4 of them. Only 4 good Sonic 3D games that score 70 and above as far as the Metacritic goes, and the rest of them is garbage. It's garbage, you know. Sonic Lost World, it's alright, but it's not a Sonic game that I want to play. Like, just my God, man, Sega. Okay, this trolling that Sega has been doing on Twitter these past few days, I don't know what else to say, man. They making it seem that they about to unveil something special. They about to unveil something that we hadn't seen in years. You know, the games that us Sega fans has been asking for years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. But they gave us this garbage ass game. Some hospital game. I forgot the name of it, but it's some kind of simulator. I don't even know, man. Game, I don't know, man. It could be for you. It's not for me. I'm not into the simulator games. I'm not. But like, I didn't even know it was a Sega IP, because I was on Twitter saying that I thought y'all was gonna, you know, unveil some of your older Sega IPs, and I was told that it is an older Sega IP. I didn't know the damn game existed. So that tells me how irrelevant this game is. Like, when it comes to Sega, when it comes to their older IPs, when it comes to their games, like the games that you think of off the bat, Streets of Rage, Sonic the Hedgehog, Golden Axe, you know, lots of House of the Deads, Panzer Dragoon, Daytona, USA. They got so many good IPs. Vector Man, Virtual Fighter, so many good IPs. But they refuse to fucking use it outside of Sonic. But the other games that make Sega, they just don't want to use it. Where the fuck is Skies of Arcadia at? Where the fuck is Phantasy Star Online? Where the fuck are these games at? These are the good games I'm talking about, man. But they give us this freaking PC only game in which a lot of people don't care about. Fucking Sega, man. Fuck y'all. What happened to y'all? What happened to Sega? Whatever happened to the 90s Sega, man? Like, you know, people telling me that, you know, ever since they got out the console market, they have been the same. Yes, you're right. They haven't been the same. And, you know, they don't make consoles no more, but it doesn't mean that they need to drop down on the quality of their software, in which they did. The quality of the software is garbage now. Most of it is garbage. You know, except the Yakuza series. They make really, really good Yakuza games. I do enjoy the Yakuza games. They got some really good games on the Yakuza series. It's a critically acclaimed series. Love it. But we need more. Where's the JRPGs? Like I say, with Phantasy Star Online and Skies Arcade. Like, where are these games at? Where's the sports games at? Like when they had with the Dreamcast. Remember with NFL 2K, NBA 2K? Remember when they had those games on the Dreamcast because EA refused to put games on the Dreamcast because of the whole entire Sega Saturn debacle. So they had to you know, team up. You know, they had to get the 2K studios. No, actually it wasn't 2K because they was publishing those games at first. Then that's when 2K bought them out. It was Sega Sports. I believe that's what it was. Sega Sports. And like around that time with Dreamcast, like if you want the best sports games, you go to Dreamcast. You don't go to fucking PS2 or Xbox. You go to Dreamcast because NBA 2K was better than Live. NFL 2K was better than Madden. World Series Baseball 2K was great. Like all the sports 2K games was magnificent. It was great. I could just dig back into a lot of their games from the Dreamcast. That short-lived console had so many damn good games, lots of gems. Even though, like I said, even though the Dreamcast wasn't out that long, about 2.5 years, but it's so many damn good games in which a lot of people hadn't even tried out. Of course, you got the Genesis, one of the most iconic gaming consoles of all time, because remember the whole entire Sega versus Nintendo console war. I remember that. That was a really great generation. Every time one company come out with a big hitter, the next company come out with another big hitter. Like those two systems right there is why I am a gamer. The Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, like it's very opinionated on how you feel, which console is better. All I gotta say is those two consoles right there are the best all-time consoles of all time. No other consoles can top it. The Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo define the gaming industry. The gaming industry is popular because of those two consoles, console makers going neck and neck, toe to toe with each other. And that's how we got the PlayStation. That's how we got the Xbox, But I don't know what else to say about Sega, man. They have so many wonderful IPs they hadn't used in a very long time, like Shinobi. I love Shinobi. Like, I prefer Shinobi over Ninja Gaiden. Great game, great series. Well, except the Sega Saturn. I didn't too much like that one. But the Shinobis on the Genesis, and of course you got the arcade one. It was good. I really enjoyed it. Where the hell is the Shinobis at? What's going on? What's going on with Altered Beast? Like, what is going on with your other IPs? Like, it's just so many IPs that hadn't been touched in so long, and Sega seems that they just don't give a damn. Like, what's going on with all this trolling on Twitter these past few days? Talking about market calendars for Monday, blah 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 blah. That every day they send us a reminder. Remember Monday we're gonna reveal something. Then on Sunday, it was a Monday. It's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. So yesterday they sent a reminder to my tomorrow. Like, I was like, man, this better be something good with all this damn hyping, all this mess. Like, what is going? Why is Sega hyping up an irrelevant freaking series? Whether if you like it or not, I don't care about simulators. Like, who the hell hypes up simulators, man? That's why I want to know who hypes up simulators. Now that what got me frustrated. Like, what's going on with Sega, man? What is going on with them, man? Like, I think the only good thing that they did these past few years was buy Atlas, because Atlas make hell of games, man. Persona 5 is probably regarded as one of the best JRPGs of all time. I think it is the best JRPG of all time. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it down as probably top 5 game of all time. This game is so damn good, for real, guys. This game is so damn good that it made me change my mind on who I think the game of the year should have went to. I know that I said if Persona 5 would have won, beat Zelda, then I would be happy because I enjoyed Persona 5. As I keep playing Persona 5, as I get close to the end, I'm almost at the end. Like, this game is so damn good. It's so damn long. It's a grinder, but it is so damn good, man. It's like, I just don't want it to stop. I think I put it in about 105, 107 hours. But then again, I put in, if you want to calculate everything, I probably put in about 150 to 175 hours. Because only the one thing that I don't like about Persona 5 is that it doesn't automatically save your game. You had to save it on your own. So basically, if you get stuck in the palace and you go deep into the palace and you didn't save, and you run out of HP and all that, and you can't really fight no more, like wherever you go, those shadows gonna continuously chase you, and then you're gonna run out of freaking HP and magic power, and you're gonna have to freaking start over from the save room. So that's the only thing I don't like about it is the save situation, because there's been a lot of times I think I put in about 3 hours, then I went deep into one of those palaces and I lost 3 hours because I couldn't find a save station. Like, that's the only thing that I don't like about the game. So if you want to add up everything, I probably put in about damn near 200 hours into this game. Like, I think Persona 5 is probably one of the best all-time games ever. That's why I changed my mind, and I say Persona 5 is I think it was the best game of last year. You know, even I'm putting it in front of Zelda Breath of the Wild, even though I regard it as Breath of Zelda the Wild the best all-time games ever, in which I think it is the best all-time games ever. But let's don't forget, it has its flaws. It has a lot of flaws in the game. Like the final boss battle was lackluster. The weapons breaking all the time. You know, the frame rate issues. Like, there are some issues with the game, but the overall experience is so damn great. But when it comes to Persona, I don't have, you know, technical issues with the game. I don't. And I don't have little petty, you know, issues with the game that I had with Zelda Breath of the Wild. The game, the story is so good, and the story is a lot better than than Breath of the Wild story. It's not even the same stratosphere. So that's why I said, you know, I've changed my mind. I'm gonna put Persona 5 a little bit over Zelda Breath of the Wild. That's how good this damn game is. If you haven't played Persona 5, you know, play it. Even though if you're not a fan of the JRPGs, this game is so damn good. It will suck you in. I'm being so dead honest. But yeah, that's why I say, like, that's probably the best thing Sega had did. They bought Atlas. That means they have full control over all the Shin Megami Tensei games, in which there is a Shin Megami Tensei coming out for the Switch pretty soon. I'm not sure when. But yes, this is also Sega IP. That, like I said, that was probably the best thing they did in years. But as far as their IPs, their own IPs, in which they developed and published, like, what is going on? Like, this is another thing. What's bothering me? As a retro collector, I'm a retro collector. As you can tell in the background, I'm a retro collector. Have y'all noticed that the retro market is booming? Have y'all noticed that we're getting more retro inspired games, indie games? Cuphead, one of the best indie game of 2017. It sold over 2 million copies. Like, we got a whole bunch of 2D side-scrolling indie games that's basically a love letter to the 16-bit generation. And Sega should take notes, because they got a lot of great games from the 16-bit generation in which they refuse to use. So right now is a great time to relive the 16-bit generation. This is a perfectly good time to bring out a Dreamcast Mini. This is a perfectly good time to bring out, yes, we know we have a Sega Genesis flashback, but why is it not licensed by freaking Sega? Why not Sega doing it themselves? Do they realize people want these systems? People want those games? Like, come on, man. The retro stores that I go to, that I shop at, I see so many kids, ages between 8 to whatever, like all ages, shopping there all the time with a smile on their face. Like, I was like, why are these kids so happy about these old games? And I realized, yeah, I was their age one time and I loved these games. So why not Sega come out and freaking do a revision of these games? Like, what is going on? The retro market is booming. So there is an audience for these type of games. So what the hell is Sega doing? That's what I want to know. What is Sega doing? Like, Nintendo, they already got what they already, you know, they going with the flow. The NES class came out in 2016, and the SNES class came out in 2017, and you can't even find them damn things because people want them. People want them. And Sega allowed at games to trash their games, trash their freaking legacy by releasing these garbage ass freaking miniature Sega consoles that plays these games horrendously. That's what I'm saying. But the Sega Flashback, I'm glad they came out with that, because this system is a lot better than that trash from the past. But I think that Sega should have did it themselves. They should have licensed that console themselves. They should, like I say, they should come back with their older IPs, because there is an audience. There is money. And that's what Sega is failing to do. They continuously keep forcing us to buy these irrelevant games, these trash games. I don't like them. I don't want them. Like, they're not sellers because nobody cares. Like, people all over Twitter or whatever in the Sega community, they continuously keep reminding Sega, what's going on with a Dreamcast 2? Or what's going on with a Dreamcast Mini? What's going on with a collection of your older games? Like, can we get a Saturn collection on disc? Can we get a Dreamcast collection on disc so we can play it in HD? Or get a mini Saturn or mini Dreamcast? I'm just being real because that's where the money is at. People will flock to that. Especially if you see a Sega licensed console. Like, come on, man. That's what's so frustrating about this. So many great IPs in which they sleep on. They don't care. But we get a hospital simulator in which they've been hyping up for days. Oh my fucking gosh. Oh my fucking gosh. Sega is a former shell of themselves, man. They is. It's sad, people. It's fucking sad. They got, like I say, so many IPs they're sleeping on, and they're refusing to use these IPs in a retro market. The retro market is so high, it's booming so much. Like, there's money, and they still refuse to fucking give us these goddamn games we've been asking for over 20 goddamn years. I appreciate that, Garuda, man. Appreciate the donation, man. You're a good guy, man. You said Nintendo, PC, PlayStation's Epic combo, Xboxes. I saw that coming, man. I saw that come. Yeah, we know you hate Xbox just like Muhammad. He hates PlayStation, and it's been some rumors and there's been some allegations that you are Garuda Legends is Muhammad Ali. Is that true? Are you Muhammad Ali for Garuda Legends? Have you been trolling us this whole time? The jig is up, man. The jig is up. I got some sources that got some sources in which been telling me about some stuff about Garuda Legends. And you know what? It doesn't surprise me if you are Muhammad Ali. You know, if it is, then hey, it is what it is, man. But yeah, I really appreciate that donation, bro, man. Like I said, I'm trying to do as more videos as I possibly can. Reason why I'm doing this because I kind of got iced in today. My job. I didn't want to go to work anyway, so get a little time, do a little video for y'all guys. As y'all know, I am a huge Sega fan, and looking at the route that Sega is going right now, it's piss poor, man. Like I don't want to take away their success from 2017 because 2017 was a good year. I didn't like how it ended. It ended with Sonic Forces, in which they've been hyping for years. I can't believe they worked on that game for 5 years just to get that result. I don't know what else to say. Maybe they need to go back to the drawing board and just go back to the 2D route instead of 3D. Sonic is not working. It's not working when it comes to 3D. 2D Sonic games are great. I love 2D Sonic games. So Sonic 1, 2, 3, Sonic Knuckles, Sonic CD. Those are great Sonic games. I love those Sonic games. Sonic Mania, good game. Really love it. It's people think it's the best all time Sonic game. I'm not gonna argue because I did enjoy the game. The game was awesome, man. I love it, man. I prefer everybody to please buy Sonic Mania instead of buying Sonic Forces, man. For real. But what y'all guys think in the chat, man? Like, y'all know that the retro market is booming. Y'all know that, right? Like a lot of games, a lot of retro inspired games we get as far as like these indie games, whatever. They're like either 8-bit or 16-bit inspired games. The games that we played, during the Super Nintendo Genesis era. Like, do Sega realize what's going on in the console market right now? Because if they did, then they would have freaking gave us a lot of these retro games in which is popular right now. Bring them back. But they want to give us a fucking hospital simulator. I'm trying, people. I'm really trying. I'm trying not to freaking blow a head gasket. I'm trying. I'm trying not to go on a serious rant, guys. I'm trying. God damn it, Sega! What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Okay, I want to stop talking about that. I need to get to Nintendo because oh my God, Sega, Jesus Christ. Y'all see my new microphone? See my new microphone? I finally got me a new microphone. Sega made me so fucking mad. I had to give him another microphone because the other microphone I've been using these past few weeks, it's been messing up. It's been messing up. I've been getting a lot of complaints about my audio's been cutting off. My Blue Snowball microphone. I guess I dropped it too many times. That's why it keeps cutting off. So it was time for another one. I could have bought another Blue Snowball for $40, but the dude at GameStop, he said, you know what, if you do a lot of podcasting, I told him I got a YouTube channel. He said, I prefer you get the Yeti. Get the Yeti. It is an awesome, awesome mic, and I love this mic. This mic is so damn good. I love it, man. I love it. It's a little pricey though. I paid $120 for this mic, man. Woo! That's a lot of money. I could have bought 3 snowballs for that. Jesus Christ. But yeah, man. Yeah, glad I got my new mic, and hopefully y'all can hear me a lot clearer than usual. Like I said, guys, I want to up my quality for this year. That's one of my resolutions, to up my quality on this channel. To spit out more videos and all that. But yeah, let me see. Looks like I'm in the red. How's the stream? Is it skipping, guys? Let me know. Because this thing telling me I'm in the red for some reason. Let me check it. No, it says I'm alright. Let's you need to fix your internet. So it's lagging right now? Huh, my OBS said it's alright. It says video output low. Okay, let me see. It is still let me see. Hold on guys. Give me a second. It says better now. Your internet speed is running like Sonic, slow and fast. Damn, that's messed up. Okay. Sonic is bad. Yeah, it's more things I want to talk about, this Sonic situation, Sega situation, but it's beating a dead horse, man. Until Sega fix their shit, man, like I ain't really nothing I can do, and nothing I can say. Hopefully they have a better year. There's one thing that even though Sega's not publishing this game, but it is a Sega IP. Bayonetta 3, I'm not sure if that's coming out this year, but we know the Bayonetta 1 and 2 is coming out for the Switch, I think next month. And of course, Bayonetta 3, they didn't give us a release year yet. But yeah, that is coming. That is a Sega IP, so I'm glad that they own that. Sega, they got so many good IPs, and they refuse to use them. Where is the Vanquish sequel? Yes, that's good. We got it. We're getting a Bayonetta sequel. Where's the Vanquish sequel? Like, I don't even want to go through my whole list of freaking games I got on my Dreamcast, Genesis, and Saturn, man. Like, they got so many great heavy hitters on here. I don't know what's going on, man. Like I say, it's perfectly good time to shove these games out or give us sequels to these games in a retro market now. The retro market is very good right now, and that's why we're getting a lot of retro inspired games. And you would think Sega would come in and try to swoop some of this retro money. I guess they don't want to do it. So I guess let's move on from that. Talk about some Nintendo. Of course, the Switch is doing very well. They won MPD for December, and don't surprise me. And Xbox came in second, and PlayStation came in last. I was kind of surprised about that because PlayStation has been killing it. They've been killing it. They won November's MPD, and I guess they came in third in December. And a lot of Xbox fanboys are celebrating that. They celebrating that They beat the PlayStation in December's NPD, but they still failed to outsell the Nintendo Switch. I'm just gonna let y'all know, Xbox fanboys, y'all will never win NPD ever again until y'all come out, until y'all have some strong exclusives. The reason why they won, the reason why that they sold a lot in November and they still lost the NPD is because of the Xbox One X came out, but the PlayStation 4 is still freaking, it's killing everybody. It's killing everybody. But this is the reason why people buy these consoles. Buy a Nintendo console, buy a PlayStation console, or buy an Xbox console. A lot of people buy these consoles for exclusives. Like, I bought Xbox for Halo and Gears. Halo, I don't care about Forza. I bought Xbox for Halo, Gears, Fable, you know, a lot of those other great IPs that they had back then. They refused to use, like Perfect Dark. They got a whole bunch of rare games, that they refuse to use. But yeah, there is a rare game coming out called Sea of Thieves. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll change my mind, but the game looks trash to me. It looks trash to me. But there are some rumors about Perfect Dark, and if that is true, then that's good. That is good because Xbox, they need some wins. They need some W's, man. They've been taking too many L's, man. Like, that's fine, Danny. They got a brand new console, a brand new enhanced console. You know, support 4K and HDR and all that bullshit. But it's just to a point that, you know, having a powerful console, like, I want to know what's going on with the games. What's up? I want to play games in which, you know, it's not on in which you cannot play on PlayStation and Nintendo. That's what I'm saying. It's called exclusives, and that's one thing Microsoft has failed to give us these past couple of years, and it sucks. It's sad and it sucks, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating. But I told y'all guys, you know, the reason why I bought the X is because of I get the better performance with the third-party games, and I've been playing my Xbox One X a lot lately because of Assassin's Creed Origins, great game. You know, Wolfenstein 2, great game. The Evil Within 2, great game. Prey. I've been playing a lot of third-party games that came out, you know, during the fall season. Lots of third-party games. And but you know, these third-party games are gonna dry out, man, because, you know, it's a new year. The first couple of months, you know, it's a little dry, but it's gonna kick back in whenever the fall time comes. That's when the holidays approach, Black Friday, and that's when their sales goes up. So, I want to know, like, what games do I have looking forward to for this year, like. State of Decay 2, like, how many years is Microsoft going to hype up State of Decay 2? That game should have came out a long time ago. Same with Crackdown 3. The game should have came out a long time ago. What the hell? Like, they knew that this was going to happen. They knew that it was going to be a backlash. But, you know what? I don't want to keep talking about that. I'm talking about Nintendo. I'm already getting off track. Okay, but, okay, Nintendo, like, we know why they're winning. We know why it's selling. Because the console appeals to people. It appeals to people, even though it's not as powerful as the base PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, but it has exclusives. Xbox fanboys, repeat after me: exclusives in which you cannot play on other platforms. And you know what else they got besides exclusives? Portability. So you take the same experience on the go, play it at home, play it on the go. For $300. It's not like you pay $300 for the portable console and $300 for the dock. You pay $300 for both experience. So that is, you know, that's a fair price. I like that. That's one thing people just don't understand. You have two different ways of playing these video games. You do, and that's the appeal part about that. Nintendo has a split fan base when it comes to the handhelds and when it comes to their home consoles. And what they did to make them relevant again in this console market, they merged their handheld department with their console department, and boom, you got the Nintendo Switch, and boom, you got a massive success going on, and people just cannot handle that. These Xbox fanboys and PlayStation fanboys can't handle that. Mr. Weapon Wheel himself can't handle that. BG of Brooklyn Skrill Tree. I don't know how many names is this asshole has. He's so stupid. He's so stupid. Like, it doesn't doesn't make sense for a grown man to get so mad. Every time he talks about Nintendo, he gets so mad because they're winning. Why you get so mad, dude? Do PlayStation pay your bills? Do they pay your bills? You might get some free games, but do they pay your light bill, your rent? They pay your car note? Like, do any of these gaming companies pay your goddamn bills? So why get mad over something? Like, if you want to get mad over that goddamn piece of shit president of ours, President goddamn fucking Trump, for calling our country, our motherland country, a piece of shit. Get mad at that. Stop getting mad over fucking video games. Stop getting mad over that shit. Okay, let me stop talking about him before I go on a huge rant. Let me stop talking. Yeah, it's just retards out there. Just get mad over success, over a console. Like, come on, man. Come on. The more competition is the better. If you got 3 console manufacturers, if two of them's doing bad and only one of them's doing good, then guess what? It's going to be a monopoly. Guess what? That console manufacturer that's outselling their competitors by a long margin, they're going to do a lot of anti-business practices in which a lot of y'all retards don't understand. So if you got all 3 companies competing, then you're going to get good deals. So why pray for the destruction over a gaming company you don't like? Okay, you don't like it. Stop talking about it. That's another thing. Stop, why you keep talking about something you don't like? Why? If you don't like it, stop talking about it. But it seems that Nintendo mindfucked some of these guys. They mindfucked them, and they just gotta keep talking about them. For what? Like I say, do they pay your bills? Microsoft pay your bills? Sony? Nintendo pay your bills? They don't? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, man, with the Switch is doing so damn good, man. I'm proud of Nintendo. They doing so damn good, man. And another thing, a lot of these Nintendo fanboys, a lot of them getting mad because I wouldn't say Nintendo fanboys, Wii U fanboys. They get mad because Nintendo porting games from a dead system over to a successful system, and they still don't get it. This is the same people that's been crying for third-party support. Third-party support, they've been crying for it. I just don't get it. The more systems you sell, the more success you have, the more support you will get, the more third-party games you will get. Why do you think a lot of these third-party would have that wait and see approach to the Switch? Because they wanted to know, can Nintendo knock it out the ballpark, in which they did. They basically had to support their own console for the most part of 2017, with the Super Mario Odysseys, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 2, ARMS, they Xenoblade Chronicles 2, they ported over Pokken Tournament, in which is a new game to a lot of people because it was on a failed system. It was a lot of games, lots of great Nintendo exclusives, man. Yes, some was a port from the Wii U. Guess what? If you didn't play it, then it's new to you. If you did, so what? These people that didn't buy the Wii U, give them a chance to play a game that Nintendo failed to advertise these games, towards. Because a lot of people don't even know, they didn't know that the Wii U existed because of their lack of marketing, their lack of awareness to the general public, telling the general public that these games exist. The reason why that us on YouTube know that these games exist because we read the forums, we read the articles, we on YouTube every day, we looking at YouTube videos, so we know about this. We just the minorities, people. We're just the minorities. The majorities are the casual gamers. That's what Nintendo is catering towards, the casual gamers. The casual gamers didn't know that the Wii U existed, so that's why they ported over a lot of these games over to the Switch, because they're brand new. And plus, the Wii U only sold, about 13 or 14 million consoles? So why you have a problem with that? That's one thing I don't understand. Why y'all have a problem with that? So it's okay for Sony and Microsoft to do it, but not Nintendo? First of all, the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 sold over 170 million consoles combined. 170 million. So I can understand the frustrations with a lot of these PlayStation and Xbox dudes because they played those games last generation. Because look at the console sales. Like it tells everything. They sold great. And that's why a lot of people are so frustrated about the first couple of years while these remasters come into the Xbox One and the PS4. But look at the Nintendo Switch. The Wii U is a different story. Like, you got 80-something million consoles on Xbox and PlayStation versus 13, 14 million. So it's obvious that a lot of these people that bought the Pokken Tournament DX, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the Bayonetta 1 and 2, Hyrule Warriors, another, that's coming over. A lot of these ports, like, it's understandable. I know why Nintendo is doing it. It's about business. Why the hell should they cater toward the Wii U audience? The Wii U audience is dead. They're dead. There was no Wii U audience to begin with. They're catering to the Switch audience, the ones that didn't even buy a Wii U. So it was a smart move. So y'all Wii U fanboys, just chill out, man. Chill the fuck out and let Nintendo do what Nintendo does best. What's up, Tony? What's going on? But like these Nintendo haters, man, like y'all just gotta chill out. Chill out with the hate. Stop hating and do more congratulating. Like y'all know me, man. Like if a company fucks up, doesn't matter who they are. I just freaking ranted about Sega. A lot of y'all know I'm a huge Sega fanboy. Like Sega was my 90s. It was my 90s. I gamed mostly on Sega in the 90s, from the Genesis to the CD, the Saturn, the Dreamcast, even the Game Gear. I even had a Game Gear back in the 90s. Like, I'm frustrated at Sega. I'm furious with Sega. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Gaming company fuck up. I'm going to speak about it because I'm concerned and I don't want them to die. Well, besides EA, they got to go. EA has to go. I can't stand EA. They are the antichrist when it comes to games. They're the antichrist. They got to go. They need to die a horrible death. I can't stand EA. They religiously fucking consumers in the ass with no Vaseline. And they get away with it. But I am glad, I am proud of y'all gamers for not buying Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm proud. I'm not sure, I'm not sure if any of y'all in this chat bought the game, but looking at the first couple of weeks sales with the Battlefront 2 versus the Battlefront 1, yeah, there was a massive decline. And that backlash they had, yes, it was well deserved. Well deserved. So yeah, EA got to go, and they still trying to fuck us over with these microtransactions and just pay to win methods, and god dang, man, they just won't stop fucking up. just die, EA. Just go. Just leave. Don't ever come. Y'all just don't know. I've been so pissed off at EA since they pulled that bullshit monopolizing the football games because EA knew that 2K football was a lot better than Madden. So they pulled that bullshit since they knew they had more money and licensed the NFL so they could be the only company to make NFL games. That was some fucked up shit, and I'm still mad about that. Still mad. So fuck EA. Suck a dick, kick rocks, and kicks my ass. So, okay. I'm done. Okay, people. I'm done ranting. Okay. Questions, people. Questions. Give me some questions in the chat. Give me some questions. What y'all got in the chat for me? Got some questions? You said I got 4 dislikes already. I don't give a damn. I can dislike these nuts. So do you still support EA Access? You know what? I have a subscription, and as soon as it's time to renew, I'm not gonna renew. I'm not. But that's the only thing that's going good for you. I'm glad you brought that up, Garuda Legends. EA Access is a really good deal. That's the only thing I can give EA credit. That is the only thing I will support. But after the debacle with the Star Wars Battlefront 2, and they still trying to focus over with the microtransactions and pay to win methods on other games, I'm done. Like, as soon as my subscription is over, I am completely done with EA, man. I'm done, man. They just bad people. It's a bad company, man. They're not for the gamers. They're about greed. They're about themselves, man. If they were about the gamers, then Dead Space would still be here. That Star Wars game would still be here. That lady what's her name? She the one that works on the Uncharted games. But they had a Uncharted like Star Wars game that was about to come out, and they canceled that because they couldn't find a way to freaking put a pay to win aspect in. Like, God, I fucking hate. I hate EA. And now Mass Effect is gone. Mass Effect is gone. Like, Jesus Christ, EA. How bad are y'all? Y'all just the devil. Y'all the devil in video games, man. That's why I can't stand y'all. So, like I said, when my subscription is over with, I'm done, dude. I'm done. Like, Dead Space, like, I love Dead Space, man. I can't believe they trashed the series, man. I'm fucking. Let me chill. Let me read the chat. What y'all got in the chat, man? What y'all got? Make Sega great again. Xbox the best box. Sega sucks. Anthem looks promising. Can't wait to see the Mass Effect 18 project. Like, Anthem does look like a promising game, man. Like, one thing about EA, they make really good games. They do. But at the same time, you can't enjoy yourself if you gotta continuously put out your damn credit card. That's like they done lost their damn minds, man. They lost their damn minds. Yeah, Bungie as well too, because I'm hearing that the people that played Destiny, I actually had Destiny for a little bit. Now I got bored of it. I took it back. I heard that the XP points that you get, I heard that they decreased it. Like, what's it called on there? The XP points, like the points you get after your match. I heard that they decreased it by a lot. Basically, they want you to grind. They want you to grind. Like, that right there is killing the gaming industry. They want you to grind on one fucking game for years and spend thousands of dollars. That's a no-no. And that's why us gamers, we have to support these single-player games. We have to support. And it's just sad that Wolfenstein 2 and Evil Within still hadn't even cracked 1 million yet. Like, I'm sad, guys. Like, what is going on? And Bethesda, they make great single player games. Wolfenstein 2, like, basically won the best action game of 2017. They still hadn't cracked 1 million. That's according to VG charts. I don't know what the digital sales like, but the game is too damn good for not to be at 1 million. Like, should have been over 1 million or 2 million. Like, this is why people say single player games are dead, because a lot of y'all ain't supporting, but y'all support these multiplayer games in which you gotta pull out your goddamn debit card or your credit card every 5 minutes, pay to win, microtransaction. Like, oh my god, man, it's just a never ending story, guys. Never ending story. So what did Sega do that had you pissed off? Well, if you wasn't aware, man, they've been trolling on Twitter these past few days, man. They make it seem that they going to actually listen to the Sega fans. And, I'll be on their Twitter all the time. A lot of people on their Twitter all the time asking Sega to give us older IPs. But, yeah, they give us older IP, all right. A fucking hospital simulator game. Like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Like, like, they've been trolling. Like, they've been hyping this game up. Like, who hypes up a simulator game? That is the most frustrating part about this. Who hypes up a simulator? A hospital simulator. That got me all boiled up. I'm pissed. Because Sega, once again, is not listening to their fan base. And it's just sad, because I remember last year, they said they profited. They made so much money. I think they profited. They got like I think they had like 500 something million, about $500 million of revenue coming in, and they said they planning on investing more money into R&D, investing more money into older IPs. They was just chopping up the guns, saying this and saying that, and I'm still waiting. Like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? Say, like, are you going to actually listen to us, or are you going to give us that Sega Genesis, that Dreamcast magic y'all gave us a long time ago? But no, Sega, they just want to do what Sega wants to do, and I'm just not happy. I'm a still lifelong Sega fan, but this is a time that you got to call out your companies. You got to call out your companies of choice. I don't care who it is, man. You know, I love Nintendo as well, my second best company. But you got to call them out for the bullshit. I called them out plenty of times with the Wii U garbage. I called them out, man. You got to. It doesn't matter how much love you got for these pieces of plastic, man. At the end of the day, man, these people, they don't pay your bills. Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony don't pay your bills, man. You have to call them out. Call them out for their BS. If you don't call them out, nothing ain't gonna never get done. That's how I feel about it. What's up, Nia? So what the hell is wrong with Sega? Everything's wrong with them right now. Still a huge fan. Like Genesis and Dreamcast are gonna be my all-time favorite consoles, man. But I can't. I want to hold them to that high expectations like we do Nintendo, but it's going in one ear and not the other. They don't care no more. They don't. He said, I'm getting Dragon Ball Z Fighters. I'm not sure, man, because like I said, I have a huge backlog of games, man. I'm not sure. Speaking of Dragon Ball, I heard Xenoverse 2 sold 500,000 on the Switch. That's pretty damn good for a game that's been out for over a year. That's good. And if we don't get Dragon Ball Z Fighters on the Switch, then that's a huge slap in the face to the Wii U, not Wii U audience. I'm tripping. The Switch audience. That's a slap in the face. Slap in the face. What else? Sega does what Nintendo releasing trash. That's a good one, Liquid Metal. Let me see. Nia, where you been, Nia? Been hiding in the shadows. Man, I don't know if you have a Yeti, Nia. Man, get a Yeti. I'm gonna tell Alex, man, get a Yeti. This new microphone is so good, man. It is good. Pricey, but it's good, man. I sound crystal clear. It's that RIP. I wonder if Sega will ever get it together. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, 2017 was a good year for Sega. We can all agree with that. With the Persona 5 success, the Bayonetta and Vanquish success on PC, Sonic Mania success, and still selling. Still, it's been in the top 10, top 15 on the Switch since it came out. And I remember it was like the #1 selling game for about 3 weeks in a row on the eShop. Sonic Mania, it's a good game. It's been selling well. So, and the Yakuza series, Yakuza Zeros was a fantastic game, and that other Yakuza game was I forgot the name. It's Yakuza something that came out as well too. They do make really good Yakuza games. They do. What else? And I believe Yakuza 6 is. I think they got a Western release date, and I'm glad they bring Yakuza 6 over, and that's a good game. That is a good series, man. Y'all need to check that out. Check out the Yakuza franchise. It sucked that for years it was only in Japan, and I'm glad that Sega's actually giving us a chance to play these Yakuza games in which we didn't play during the PS2 and the PS3 days. I'm glad we actually get these games. If you're a fan of beat 'em up games, that's a great game. Really great game. That's one thing they got going. Yakuza series is so freaking fun. So, Alex, I already know yo punk ass got some trolling to do in this chat. Yeah, today is a good day. Sega fucked up. So it's a good day because see people, this is what we call a fuck boy. Freaking Alex in the chat, he said today is a good day because Sega fucked up. So, what I just said a while ago, when people wish the death of a gaming company, they're fuck boys, am I right? They're fuck boys. Well, if you want to exclude EA, they gotta go. But you know, that's basically what I'm saying. Wish death of any company, you're a fuck boy. You still got that Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, console wars in your system, Alex. You need to let it go, let it out. Grow up, Alex. Grow up. You're 31 years old. Grow up, Alex. Okay, you fuck boy. I'm just playing. Not really. Kick rocks, Alex. Let me see. Yeah, people still wish for the death of EA. Muhammad, I like you, buddy. Sometimes you say the most ridiculous things in chat, man. Who the hell want to continuously and give a company a chance after chance after chance after chance after keep fucking the ass, fucking the ass, fucking the ass. No Vaseline, no Vaseline, no Vaseline. Like, they gotta go. I want them dead. Muhammad, they have to go. I'm just being honest. They have to go. No, this is not a fuckboy, Muhammad. Like, there is a lot of evidence that EA fucked up, that they piss off the gamers. Like, they get no more chances from me. I'm done. And I'm pretty sure they'll get no more chances from some of y'all that's in the chat. Oh yeah. My wife, Nia, she got me this hoodie for Christmas. She knows a couple of people that make shirts. The same person that made my crying Jordan face shirt last year. She gave, I guess she had this person to make my my hoodie, and I'm gonna have her probably do some more stuff for me. So yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I do like this hoodie. I even wear it in public sometimes. I don't give a damn. Yes, people call me a real gamer. Yeah, I am a real gamer. Alright, they make fun of share business practices, but a bit questionable. Muhammad, it's not a big, like, they make fun games. Yes, they do make fun games. You said, sure, the business practices are a bit questionable. No, Muhammad, it's not a bit questionable. It's not questionable. It's fucked up. A bit questionable if you do it a couple of times. But when you religiously do it every single time you bring out a game, that is not a bit questionable. That's downright fuckery. So, yes, they need to change their philosophy. Like I said, they make good games, man. But if they making these games not to be fun no more, because every 10 minutes you got to pull out your damn debit card or credit card just to get some costumes or juice up your opponents so you can compete, pay to win. Like, I can't tolerate that, man. I can't. You say your wife is awesome. Appreciate that, Ludwig. She is awesome. She is awesome. Right now, she's picking up some free stuff for the baby right now. She's her belly, her belly is out there. People think she about to have the baby now. She's due March 6th, but people think she should have been due a long time ago. But yeah, I'm gonna have a big boy. He's gonna be a big boy. The way my wife looking, she might have a hard time pushing him out. My last son, he weighed at I think 7 pounds and about 14 ounces. And yeah, I think this is going to be at least 8 to 9 pounds, maybe 10. I don't know. Like, her belly is out there. I don't think she's gonna make the March 6th due date. She's not. It's gonna be at least February sometimes. So yeah, she's going to get some free stuff. Yeah, cause I gotta. Oh my god, I gotta buy a crib this weekend. I gotta get a stroller. So basically, my little overtime I worked last week, it's gonna be gone. So I gotta get baby stuff and shit. Tried to see some of my family got some of their handy-downs, but they gave it away a long time ago. So I gotta, start fresh. And yeah, I got a lot of money I gotta spend this weekend. So yeah, it sucks. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Love my children. I got 3. Well, I got 2, 3 on the way. And I told my wife we maybe one more. It depends. Maybe one more. I don't know. I just love kids. Let me see. Is that Faye is by Link? Faye. Is that that new EA game talking about Faye? Yeah, that game do look pretty interesting. Appreciate that, Paid Enthusiast. Was it Paid? No, it's Paid Enthusiast. Okay. EA's E3 is gonna suck. Man, like, one thing about EA's E3, man, like, I'm just sick and tired of sports. Like, it just, like, they need to make a separate E3 with their sports games, because it gets it's boring, man. That's that casual shit, man. Like, sports games the same. You pay the same price every year. You pay $60 every year for an updated roster. Buying these sports games every year is the most asinine, the most anti-business practices of them all. I can't stand buying the same game with a different roster every year. That's how they get you, man. Say, go home and be a family man. Real took that Street Fighter advice to heart. I bet this is the last baby. Depends on my wife, man. Depends on my wife. Depends on my living conditions. I'm trying to start my own business within the next year or two. I got to pay off some debt. I got some debt, man. Shit. Whew. Talked to the IRS. Talked to the IRS the other day, trying to see how much I owe. Whew. I owe some money, people. I owe some money, and I gotta get that. I gotta get that situated, man. I'm not gonna tell you exactly how much I make, but only thing I can say is it's in the 5 digits. Yeah, I owe a lot of money, so I got some stuff I gotta get squared away. I'm trying to start my own business, and as soon as I start my own business, if I'm still on YouTube, maybe I could make my YouTube a business. Right now, it's just for fun. I don't have that type of time to be doing 6 to 8 videos a day like some people. I got stuff I gotta take care of. If I get that shit together within the next couple of years, then hey, man, I don't mind having another child. Especially if I'm financially set. But I'm doing decent, for myself right now. But it's not enough. It's not enough. I want to make my own money. I want to start my own business. If I could just do that, then I would be set. I won't even mind my wife quitting her job to become a housewife. She can if she wants to now. But right now we just saving a lot of money so we can get our business started. That's basically what's going on right now. And if we get that situated, then we could think about a 4th child. Okay. What else? God of War 4 thoughts. When I went to GameStop all over day, I asked about that. The release day. He's I guess coming from the manager, he's thinking that it's going to be a summer release. And if you want to go by Sony's track record when it comes to the release of the PS4 games, they rarely release games in the fall time so they can have that window, get that window to the third parties. So they usually be the first 6 months of the year, and the last 6 months they give it to the third party. So yeah, it don't surprise me if God of War come out within the first 5 to 6 months. I'm rich 27. I don't know about rich. I'm far from rich, man. I got a lot of debt. I gotta pay off some student debts. I got debts, man. I ain't got no damn money like that, man. I'm broke, dude. I'm broke. So, do you think Xbox One X could benefit from the high prices of PC graphics cards, 4K gaming? PC ain't that affordable now. Like one thing about the Xbox One X, like for what it offers, what's inside the box. It's a good deal, man, because if you want to, I'm not really a PC guy, but I ask countless of people, like, if you put the same specs inside of a PC of what's in the Xbox, then how much will you think it costs? And a couple people said 700, some people said 800, and it didn't even include the 4K Blu-ray that's already in there. So all the stuff that's in this console, it's a good value. But a $500 price tag, that's still a lot of money. But I see why Microsoft slapped a $500 price tag, because it's a lot of money to make these damn things. But yeah, like, I'm just more of a console gamer. I know a lot of people switch on to PC. Like, PC, I'll get a PC one day, but I'm just a console guy. And plus, if I want to build a $2,000 PC, I could put that towards something else. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. That's fine and dandy for when have better frame rates and better resolution, but I'm fine for what's on my PS4 Pro and Xbox One X right now. But one day I will hit the PC scene. Get a couple more questions, people. I'm gonna wrap it up. So you just stop listening to Diller. Listen to that fraud. What's up, Shaw Jar Games? What's going on, man? You not getting here? I'm about to sign off in a couple of minutes. Said thoughts on the leaked Xbox Elite controller 2. I did not. I don't know anything about it. I did want to buy an Xbox Elite controller, but the price of it, dude, $150. I don't know if they went down on it or not, but Jesus, that's a lot of money for a controller, man. That's a lot. What's up, Resident Evil player? Let me see. What else we got? Said Nintendo Drone Slayer is the biggest fuckboy. Who the hell is Drone Slayer, man? I thought you were about to say Drone Crusher, but Drone Slayer, he's the biggest. Damn. So are you sending me these people's YouTube channels? Said, why do you think What do you think you need to spend a lot of money to build a decent PC? To be honest, Nia, like, you know, if I want something, I want the best of the best. I'm gonna be real with you. When I got that webcam, that I paid $130 for that webcam. Even though I could easily pay $50-$60 for and what's the name? It's the Logitech. I forgot, it's a Logitech something. But I wanted to get the C930, the Logitech C930. You know, it was the most expensive webcam up there at that time because I want the best. So I got, you know, have a good picture and all that. And of course, with the consoles, even though I shit on the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X, I still got it because I guess I'm a sucker when it comes to new tech. I like new tech, and there's something better out there. I want to get it. And of course, the microphone. You know, I wanted a better mic, and I got it. With the PC gaming, like, I don't want to just build any PC. I want to get the best of the best. I want to get a 4K 60 machine. You know, so I don't want to build a PC in which I can get the same specs on console. I want the best of the best. And for me to get the best of the best, I gotta pay the money. I gotta pay the price. So that's just my intake on that. Like, if I get something, I want the best. If I get a TV, I want to get the best brand. I'm gonna get the best. If I get some shoes, I'm gonna get the best. He said, buy me a mic and a camera too. Nah, man, I can't do that, Nia, man. Cause my wife, she's already suspecting me, you know, giving my money away to other women. Nah, just playing with you. Let me see. So now you finally realize that Sega fucking. Damn. Now you would just step on my heart like that, Dave. You would just do that. Come on. How many times did I tell y'all guys? Like, come on, man. Come on. How many times I said Sega has not been the same since the dream? Ever since they've been at the console market, they never been the same. They got a few good games out there, but as far as the quality of their games, it's just not the same. Because 90s Sega, just about 90% of all their games was high quality. 2000 Sega, when Dreamcast went under, when they went software only, it's like their 90%, you know, constant quality went to like 40%. So yeah, man, like, Sega's not the same, and I can admit that, man. I'm a Sega fanatic when it comes to their 90s consoles, but 2000s, like, their games of the 2000s just been lackluster, dude. Now you want the best of the best, but back in the 90s, you was damn, boy, you trolling me, man. Hey, man. Hey, I didn't work in the 90s. I was a kid, but then again, like the Genesis, I don't know why y'all want to just hate on the Genesis like that, man. Every time Nintendo bring out something great, Sega does the same thing. Sega bring out something great, Nintendo bring out something great. Like that is what you call a console war. When these two console manufacturers continuously trying to one-up each other with their games, and they both got very good high-quality games, man. That's why I respect that generation. Why do you think we get so many 16-bit retro-inspired games? Because that was a wonderful time to be a gamer. So whether you like the Genesis or the Super Nintendo, it doesn't matter. You had a great system. You had a great system regardless. None of them currents, I think it's because Nintendo isn't their rival anymore. Sega does have competition. Doesn't have competition. Well, I don't know about that. What about Yakuza? Yakuza 0, I still need to finish that up. I put in about 20 hours into it. That's why I gotta get rid of these backlog of games. When I was at GameStop a while ago, this dude, like, oh my god, man, they just won't leave me alone about pre-ordering shit. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that is so annoying. When you go to GameStop, they're gonna ask you like 5 to 10 different times. You sure you don't want pre-order? You sure? You sure? God damn it, leave me the fuck. I don't want to freaking pre-order the goddamn game. God damn. Oh my god, their bosses must really be all over them trying to force customers to pre-order stuff. It's so annoying. And I told them, no, I'm not trying to pre-order stuff. Like, during the Christmas holiday, I bought so many games because, of the good sales that went on. Like, I got a huge backlog that I need to finish. You know, and I finished Ratchet and Clank a few weeks ago. That was a backlog that I should have finished like months ago. That's finally completed. Persona 5, I bought that when it first came out. I'm almost done with that. I had that game for a while, and I've been religiously playing this thing. So as soon as I finish with Persona 5, I'm gonna get back on Yakuza and finish that up. And I got backlog games on X. I got so many games, man. Like it's just I ain't got much room and time to finish them. All right, so let me see. Graphics don't make games great. Gameplays itself makes the game great. I wish people think that way. People think that the more polygons, the more textures you got in these games make the game great. It make the game look better, make the game look great, but it doesn't make the game great. I wish people think like that, but you got a lot of these frauds in this YouTube community. Only cares about 4K and HDR, but they don't even play their damn games. Yeah, I ain't trying to mention no names right now. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna wrap it up. Yeah, I was planning on spending over an hour on this stream. Really appreciate y'all guys coming in, and I know some of y'all been asking me, when you gonna start streaming again? When you gonna start streaming, my Let's Plays and Resident Evil play? I know I saw you during my streams when I was playing Resident Evil 3. Some of y'all been asking me, when you gonna finish Resident Evil 3 on the Dreamcast? Like, I just didn't have the time, guys. Like, it's just it's so much stuff that I want to do with y'all guys, but with the limited time, with the baby on the way, it's just a little hard. But I'm gonna still be consistent when it comes to the Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast every Thursday. So y'all make sure y'all get here every Thursday. We start at 6:30 Central Time every Thursday. Y'all make sure y'all come and support your boys, support the cast and crew. And if you didn't watch last week's Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast, it was a fun one. It was a long one, man. we went past football hours, man. Man, we down there hit 3 hours. Jesus Christ, but we had a good time. It was really fun, man. Birdhugger29, he showed up, and his punk ass was making this damn podcast long. But yeah, but he was cool, man. It was a fun show, man. We all had fun, we cracked jokes and all that. But yeah, if you didn't watch that, please watch it. It was a really fun show, and we might have Birdhugger back. He said he would like to come back, and I know a lot of y'all guys been asking about what the hell happened to Birdhugger. He's still around. He's be on Twitch, and he said the YouTube community is too toxic for him to make videos. But it is what it is. I'm trying to get him back. And like I say, please come and support your boy every Thursday, the Real Talk with Real Gamer podcast. And I guess I will see y'all guys this Thursday. Appreciate y'all guys for coming out. And take care. Peace out. Deuces.